Is anybody else kind of shocked that Marvel Rivals looks like it does and is as popular as it is? I mean, this game is big. And let me tell you something. This game is going to set standards. We are going to see things go back to the way it used to be in video games. And I think Marvel Rivals is going to wake up a lot of companies. And the reason I say that is because the game is making a lot of money. In fact, it's being estimated that the game grossed $136 million in its first month after launch, which is pretty damn impressive. This game is making money. In fact, they're saying it might make like $1 billion annually because it could, because it's that good. This game is going to destroy Overwatch big time, which is what a lot of video game influencers are saying. Tim the Tantman and Nadeshot claim Overwatch is cooked in reaction to Marvel Rivals' new Invisible Woman skin, which, of course, has people talking. Like this guy here. Look at this. 127,000 likes for this post, where he says, "So we gonna slut the men out like this, or only the women?" So you can tell this guy's a tourist. This was originally community noted, and I think it got taken away, sadly, because it should be, because the men in this game are just as sexualized, which I don't see a problem with. See, no one's complaining about the men. It's just the women. Just the women. And she's actually, someone points this out in the comments, she's actually more covered up here than she is in the comic book, the original skin. I still think this looks fine. I think this looks, I'll be honest, I think this looks better than the original costume. You can hate on me if you want. I think this looks better. I'm fine with it. But it's funny. So companies used to listen to these people. And you see the likes. Look at that. He farmed up to 127,000 likes on this. Right? But guess what? Listening to people like this is what got us Concord. How to go for Concord. There's been so much salt over Marvel Rivals. Concord fans hate it. I did a video on that. They're very upset that this game is thriving while theirs is dead. Because Concord is very much a hero shooter. It's basically Overwatch, which is what Marvel Rivals is, Overwatch. And the Overwatch clone is going to kill the original. Marvel Rivals is the new Overwatch. Overwatch is done. Nobody's watching it on Twitch. Nobody's playing it. They're all playing this. I don't see how they can come back. See, Overwatch decided they were going to focus more on sexuality and identity at some point, and it kind of cooked the game up. And now this game's out here talking about none of that shit, just giving you sexy characters and being a comic book game, which is what people want. So let's take a look at this. A revenue estimate claims that NetEase's Marvel Rivals game has grossed $136 million in its first month after launch. According to Chinese website GameLook, Marvel Rivals has grossed an estimated $54.5 million on Steam. Then they claim that it's made about $27.2 million on PlayStation, and on Xbox about $2.7 million. Then a additional revenue from non-Steam game PC clients probably brought in about $15.6 million. As for total revenue, the outlet shared it was likely around $36 million just in China. And then they said that the game could potentially be an annual performer, which would be about $1.3 billion. And they have some reasoning here in this article. It's doing extremely well on most played games. Like, look at this as number 4. There's a constant player base. Like, they've kept, look, 24-hour peak, all-time peak. It's still around the same number. They kept like 90% of their player base, which is wild. It's been out over a month now. Usually you start to see things die down, But no, this game is going strong. I think this game is going to be a lot bigger than people think. I've been playing this game a little bit. Not a lot, but, 30 minutes here or there when I get a chance just to kind of check it out. And I've been pretty impressed with it. I think it's a really good game. Not only is it a really good game, I mean, they're trying to pretty much give comic book fans what they want. All of the characters are pretty pleasing to the eye. It's literally trying to give people what they've wanted for a long time, and they're being rewarded for it. Big time. Big time. And all they had to do was tell all these weirdo, bot-farming, Puritan, woke losers to get the hell out of here, and the money rolls in. Instead of listening to them and making games like Concord, you need to make more games like this. And, not every character looks like Sue Storm in this. Even Sue Storm, like her regular costume is wild. People are getting so pissed about that costume too, which is just her in spandex. It's like, do you go up and talk to women and shame them when they wear leggings in public? I mean, that's the same shape. You can see, like, anybody in tight stuff, you can see the shape of their body, which people with nice bodies usually do because they want to show it off. So I just don't get the outrage on that one. That one's a little stupid. I gotta say, it's literally just wearing spandex superhero costume. It's a costume, so it's white and blue. In the comics, it's all blue with a little white. It's different, but for the most part, it looks like something that she's always worn. And you have all these tourists come in that don't know shit about comics and think that they're, Wikipedia masters now, and they want to try to lecture people, and they're just getting BTFO'd all over the place, and man, I am here for it. I'm here for it. The tide continues to turn, ladies and gentlemen, and when we have successful financial winners like this game, it's going to become undeniable, and they're going to have to make more games like this and less games like Concord, which is exactly what I want, and I think most people want that. And I'm not saying, hypersexualized games or anything. I'm just saying games that don't cater to a bunch of weirdos, like normal games. Normal, fun, good-looking games. I think we're going to get a lot more of that. It's going to take time, but it's undeniable at this point that things are starting to shift, and these companies are going to have to listen. We can do another year of failure. You're about to see it with Assassin's Creed Shadows. And then after that, I think you start to see changes. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Congratulations to Marvel Rivals. All it took was an Asian studio to get things back on track. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.